So let's talk about 4-month development in your baby. There's 3 categories we're always going to discuss when we talk about baby development. Language/social skills, we're going to talk about fine motor and gross motor. Language-wise, you're going to notice your baby is going to be doing more sounds than they were before. It's going to be a lot more cooing, which is vowel sounds, the ahs and the oohs like she is. But at 4 months, you'll notice a lot more squealing as well. And so if your baby's doing that, they're heading in the right direction. Gross motor, for the most part in babies this age, as you can see, Penny's doing her tummy time and she's got great strength in her arms and working down the torso. And she's able to hold herself up pretty well with great head control. The other thing you'll notice is your baby will start using their feet more. Development starts from the head and works its way down, and so she's kicking more, she's more active. Fine motor wise, you're gonna see some reaching and grabbing like she has with the book, and if we take it away from her and give her maybe something else, you see her reaching for something that attracts her attention. That's important around 4 months of age. Other things you might notice fine motor wise is they bring a lot of things to their mouth. That's a midline thing that they start developing, and they start noticing that they can bring things to their mouth. So all that means is that they're gonna grab a lot of things and put it in their mouth. So if you have older siblings, you're gonna wanna have to be careful with toys that are left around in the play area for the baby, so we don't have any chokeable items that can be put in their mouth or anything like that. And the final thing we want to touch upon is rolling over. 4 months is the age we typically see babies rolling over. Traditionally, babies find it easier to start rolling over when they're on their tummy onto their back, and then later develop back onto their tummy. Some babies do the opposite, where they're on their back and roll to their tummy, and that's because we've pushed the back to sleep campaign to reduce the risk of SIDS. So a lot of babies spend so much time on their back that they learn how to roll over the opposite way, which is totally fine and nothing to be concerned about. If your baby's not rolling over yet, you want to put toys and products around the edges to see that they can reach over and really want them to grasp for it. And if you put it out of their reach, you'll notice that they'll start moving and sometimes start rolling over. As they roll over to their side, it might get stuck. Sometimes moving their arms out of the way to teach them that that's what gets them onto their back is the right way to do it. The milestones/development are always something that's an average of what a baby does at that age that we talk about. Some babies will do some of those things a little bit earlier, and some babies do it a little bit later. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong, but if you have any concerns about development, always bring it up to your pediatrician at their physical.